Good afternoon mga maestro, and live tayo ngayon dito sa ating YouTube channel. And bukas ay board exam ng ating mga aspirants sa profession. And of course, majority sa kanila ngayon ay nag-prepare na for tomorrow's exam. And of course, we wish them good luck sa kanilang exam bukas. Ang first day ng exam nila bukas ay sa umaga, professional practice. That also covers project management, contracts, general conditions. I think covers also history of architecture, theory of architecture, and other subjects that belongs to the morning session of the board exam. And sa hapon, ang kanilang subject I think is building technology and utility system. And then Friday yung kanilang design. So para doon sa ating mga aspirants, as a sort of review, palagi yan sa ating board exam ang source of questions pagdating sa professional practice. Huwag ninyong kalimutan i-random bago kayo matulog ngayon yung definition of terms ng Republic Act 9266. The same definition of terms also ng revised IRR of PDT 96. Most of the questions na nagiging area ng exam ay nanggagaling sa definition of terms. So don't forget to familiarize definition of terms bago kayo matulog. Ang palaging paborito dyan sa RA 9266 yung definition ng architecture, definition ng architect, architect of record, architect in charge of construction, and yung mga nakalagay doon sa Article 1, Section 3, Number 3 and 4 ng Republic Act 9266 doon sa scope of practice of architecture. So, basic palagi yan na pinagkukuhanan ng questions. Yung difference ng architect of record, architect in charge of construction, and yung consulting architect. So, hindi yan palagi nasa zero pagdating doon sa questions ng board examination. So, kailangan nabasa bago pumunta doon sa examination bukas. Code of Ethics. Napaka-importante yung Code of Ethics dahil marami rin ang lumalabas sa exam pagdating doon sa ating Code of Ethics. Definition ng structural conceptualization. Definition ng structural conceptualization palagi rin tinatanong sa exam. Composition ng members of the board and ang qualifications ng members of the board as provided in Section 5, Article 2 of Republic Act 9266. And of course, yung terms of office. Importante yung terms of office, palagi rin binibigay. Yung powers and functions usually is hindi masyado binibigay. Dahil mahirap ikabisado considering na multiple choice ang exam. Pero yung terms of office usually ay palaging binibigay sa examinations. Also, familiarize Section 9 ng RA 9266, yung grounds for suspension or removal of the members of the board. And then, under Section 13, Article 3, kailangan alam natin yung qualifications ng isang applicant for examination. Napaka-importante rin yung qualifications. And then, siguro ang ibang areas dito na pwedeng pagkuhanan ng tanong sa exam sa 9266 ay ang Section 25 that no person shall practice architecture in this country or engage in preparing architectural plans, specifications, or preliminary data for the erection or alteration of any building located within the boundaries of this country, or use the title architect, or display or use any title, sign, card, advertisement, or other device to indicate such person's practices or offers to practice architecture. So, possible yan. Pagkukuhanan ng tanong sa Section 25. Also, the prohibition and the practice of architecture under Section 29 and Section 30 of Republic Act 9266. And then, palaging tinatanong din yung Section 33, yung ownership of plans and specifications and other contract documents. No, ito yung nakalagay palagi sa title block. No, nakikita ninyo, may nakalagay na important. So, you have to memorize Section 33 of Republic Act 9266. Read also Section 37 on the limitation of the registration of a firm, company, partnership, or corporation or association. Usually, ang favorite dyan sa Section 37 ay ang letter B, no? Yung 75% na composition ng registered and licensed architect in the formulation of the registration of a firm, company, corporation, or association to engage in the practice of architecture. Pagdating sa Code of Ethics, take note Article 3. Or Article 2 on the architect's responsibilities in relation to the people. Paboritong pinagkukuhanan ng questions dyan ay ang sections 3.4, 3.5, and 3.7. Take note, no, sa mga magbo-board exam. No, sinasabi ko na yung mga points kung saan kayo mag-focus ng inyong last-minute reading today before matulog. In Article 3 on the architect's responsibility in relation to his or her client, ang pinaka-source palagi dyan, no, ng questions ay ang Section 3, 4.4, 4.5, 4.7, 4.9, and 4.11. So take note. Kailangan bago matulog ngayon, nabasa yon para pagdating mo sa exam, kinabukasan ay meron kang recollection. In Article 4, on the architect's responsibilities in relation to the contractor, ang favorite areas na pinagkukuhanan ng tanong usually, yung 5.4, Section 5.4. And on Article 5, in the architect's responsibilities in relation to the manufacturers, dealers, and agents, yung Section 6.1 and 6.2. So don't forget to read. Dalawa lang ang provision sa Article 5. And then the architect's responsibilities in relation to his colleagues and subordinates. Ang palaging pinagkukuhanan ng questions sa board exam ay ang Section 7.5, 7.6, 7.7, 7.9 on the signing and sealing, that the architect shall not affix his or her signature and seal to any plans or proportional documents prepared by other persons. And then 7.15, and 7.21. Yan. So dapat nabasa yan bukas bago ka pumasok ng examination room. No, yung mga nababanggit ko mga provisions dapat ay nabasa. And don't forget also to read the Architect's Credo, the 2018 Architect's Credo. Baka yung hawak ninyo dyan ay yung 2006 pa. That was already amended by the 2018 Architect's Credo. And pagdating doon sa Architect's Code of Ethics, remember always that the only penalty that can be imposed to a registered and licensed architect is the penalty of suspension or revocation of professional license or of the validity of the certificate of registration, and that can only be done by the board. The United Architects of the Philippines has no jurisdiction to impose penalty of suspension or revocation. Even recommendation, the organization has no jurisdiction to recommend. Because before a registered and licensed professional can be taken away of his professional license or authority to practice, there should be the proper hearing or the compliance with due process. So it is only the Board of Architecture that can hear and decide cases that will result later on to the imposition of penalty of suspension or revocation of the professional certificate of registration. So take note of that. So usually yun yung sa Code of Ethics, no, na dapat tandaan ng ating mga mag-board exam bukas. Okay. On the areas of methods of compensation, ang pinaka-paboritong pinagkukuhanan ng questions pagdating sa methods of compensation usually ay ang SPP 202, SPP 207 on the architect's design and build by administration. And then, pag-focus ngayon on SPP 203. No? So, read, kasing SPP 203 ay Specialized Architect Services na hindi masyado nabibigyan ng pansin. Pero, yon ay specialized practice ng isang registered and licensed architect. So, read SPP 202, read SPP 207, read also SPP 203, and yung interior design services, yung fee ng interior design services, considering that your chairman on this board examination is also a registered and licensed interior designer, baka pwede siya mag-focus doon sa areas ng interior design pagdating sa architects fees, so architectural interiors and building facilities and management. Pwedeng kumuha ng tanong doon. Yeah. So far sa tingin ko medyo yun ang pagkukuha na ng tanong sa professional practice. Rider, read also SPP 204A on the full-time construction supervision of the construction works. Pagdating sa general conditions of contract, yung UAP document 301, ang kailangan nyo lang silipin on this last minute notes ay ang time limits. Makikita ninyo yan sa likod ng UAP document 301, nakalagay dyan yung time limits. So time limits ng pag-suspend ng works, time limits ng variation orders, change orders, time limits ng payments, no? Application ng certificate of payments. So importante yon. And of course, the definition of terms provided in UAP document 301, mostly dyan yan umiikot yung mga questions pagdating sa professional practice. Ano pa ba yung topic sa professional practice? And then the rest siguro is construction management. So, bago matulog, kailangan na browse, kailangan na familiarize yung mga binanggit kong provisions, no? And then matulog ng maaga, and bukas ay maagang gigising, no? Kailangan condition ang ating mind and body before going to the venue of your licensure examination. So I wish everyone good luck on your board examination tomorrow, and we wish to see you in the industry after you pass the licensure examination. So my advance congratulations to everyone. See you in the practice. God bless to all.